Welcome, everyone. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. Welcome, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Welcome. Hey, Charity. Welcome, Charity.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Hey, Kim. Welcome. Welcome, Kim.
How's it going?
Good, good. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Get back to work. We'll get started shortly, guys. Hey, Bill. Welcome, Bill.
Hey, dude.
Hello, hello. We'll get started shortly, guys. Hey, Stella. Welcome, Stella. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Zaire. Hi, Zaire. Welcome.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Good, good. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hey, Tracy, welcome, Tracy. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. As you know, we're going to go over cryptos, Forex, and futures this evening. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Welcome, everyone. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Bitcoin is currently down. Bitcoin is currently down. As a matter of fact, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash is they're all down this evening. Futures are up. Futures are up. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Kat, welcome. Welcome, Kat. Guys, we'll get started shortly. We'll start up this evening with Bitcoin. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you're ready to get back to work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. So you guys should see my trading screen here. Crypto's monster. All right. Okay, so we'll start off with Bitcoin this evening. And you guys should see my chart here. If you do not, let me know. All right. So it should say Crypto's monster right here. So as you guys know, we always look at Bitcoin to give us a gauge as far as the crypto market, right? So we use Bitcoin as a barometer for the entire crypto market. Okay, just like we do for the stock market, we use the Dow, the S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell as a barometer for the entire stock market. So we do the same thing here with cryptos, right? So we track Bitcoin in particular and Ethereum also, but really Bitcoin. So what we're looking here at Bitcoin, they're still selling Bitcoin. It's still in a tight consolidation between support and resistance. So I'll draw this out for you guys. So there's nothing to do with Bitcoin right now. Here is resistance. Resistance is at 45,000. And we've got support right here. I would say right near-term support right here is at about 36,000, and price is right in the middle here, kind of consolidating, right? So it's consolidating, it's in a range, right? So nothing to do. We do have red candles, so we do have selling coming in. What we would like to see with Bitcoin is that Bitcoin, we really need Bitcoin to go down really, really hard so that we can get buyers to come back in. All right. It's very difficult to have buyers come in when the price is like this. Okay. So we need Bitcoin to break this support, right? And it's getting close to testing this support down in here. All right. There's more pressure on it down here near support than up here, right, where the resistance is. Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye on it. Hopefully it's clearly in the markdown phase. It's still in the markdown phase. A big support area that we've been keeping an eye on for quite some time now is that 30 mark, right? That 30,000 mark on Bitcoin, right? That's a pretty strong support for Bitcoin. If it breaks that level right here, right? So if it breaks this 30,000 mark, we could see Bitcoin go much, much lower, okay? The next big support for Bitcoin is at 20,000, all right? And I know we're a long way from there, but that's the target, okay? We have a downward trend line right here, okay? And we have a triangle forming. So if we look at our downward trend line right here, look at support right here, right? We're looking for price to hopefully, because it's in the markdown phase, break this area here and continue lower. We've got lower highs coming down here, support right here. So be careful with Bitcoin, all right? Right now, it's not tradable. Right now, it's not tradable, okay? So again, Bitcoin, we use Bitcoin as the barometer. So just keep, if you guys want to track your other cryptos, right? Just if you And I would just do this as just look at what Bitcoin is doing. So look even with your on any platform that you look at, take a look at Bitcoin. This is a good way to see how things are moving. Take a look at Bitcoin. Okay, if Bitcoin is up for the day, notice that a lot of the other cryptos will be up. All the other cryptocurrency will be up. If Bitcoin is up for the day, if Bitcoin is down for the day, same thing. Okay, so start tracking. You don't have to trade Bitcoin, but you can track it, use it as a barometer for your other cryptocurrencies. Okay, so try to kind of make that a habit. All right. As far as the futures market, we didn't see any buying come in. So right now, not a lot of buying coming in. We've been seeing a lot of buying coming in the futures market. In crude oil, things have slowed a bit. So I don't know what's going on, but things have slowed a bit in the futures market. So not a lot of crude, but I think that might pick up. We also saw a lot of metals like silver. They were really bought silver last week. So I think it'll pick up again, but right now, just hogs. So they're buying hogs. They're buying the Aussie, Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar, but not a lot of movement right now. As far as the equity markets, so the futures are kind of up, I would say flat to up right now. So not a lot of action right now in the futures market. Okay, so not a lot of action. All right, let's take a look at Forex, and then I'll open up the floor. We saw some good moves towards the end of the week. Forex was a bit frustrating over during the week. We saw some rotation. So a lot of the pairs here that were trending up, a lot of the dollar pairs give sell signals, kind of like here. Okay, so a lot of the pairs, some of you guys did really well with the dollar pairs, right? So a lot of the pairs give sell signals to get out. So we are waiting for the new rotation. We are seeing moves in the yen pairs. Okay, in the yen pairs, right? So dollar yen is moving up nicely. All right. New Zealand, what's that? Pound yen is, we waiting on a buy signal for pound yen. We always love to trade that pair. New Zealand yen is moving up nicely. Here was the buy signal here, and it's moving up nicely. All right, euro yen, right? Got a buy signal here. This might be an opportunity, guys, to pay attention to. If it can get back near this resistance, it already has a buy signal, right? It held support in this area in here, all right? And now it looks to move higher. A lot of the pairs are gapping up this evening, all right? Let's see here. All right, CAD yen has a buy signal on a break of this resistance here. So keep an eye this week, keep an eye on the yen pairs. Okay, so keep an eye on the yen pairs. Let's see here. And then Aussie yen, buy signal right here. This is a bit high though. I'll be concerned about this. It's moved up quite a bit. An ugly chart, very ugly chart here. But I'll just be careful with this one. It's moved up quite a bit. All right. So I'm gonna open up the floor. Any questions on anything? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Anything at all?
Yeah, David, it's Zahir. I was looking at Express. So I'm looking at it to do a put on it for this week if it continues that way. But can you take a look at it for me?
Zahir, what's the symbol, please?
It's EXPR.
EXPR. All right.
Yeah.
And you're looking to do a put?
Yeah.
Okay. What time frame are you looking at?
The H4.
Okay. All right. So we'll do it. Oh, let's do this. Hold on, hold on. Okay. You have their puts in these. It's a cheap stock, very cheap.
Yeah, I'm looking to do a put this week if it continues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. On the 240. 1 second here. What do you know the sector? Which sector it's in?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hey, David, that might be a retailer.
A retail.
Retail stock. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me put in a sell short signal. See if we've got a sell short on this. It looks okay, but let's see here.
Yeah, David is an apparel retailer.
Retail. Okay.
We got 6,500 employees. The corporation is out of Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, so you do have a sell short signal, Zaire. So you've got your, if you're trading it on the 240, it looks good, right? So you got a sell short signal. I would say, hey Peter, I would say your so you've got pretty good. You've got pretty good support right here. So you got pretty good support right here. All right. I would say your resistance is right here. So right here. But when we look at near-term support, I guess would be right here, right? So that's support right here. This is where the system gave a sell short signal to take it down. All right. And then the price is right here. So it looks good on the 240. On the 30-minute though, how long are you looking to get these options?
Well, normally I get out of all my options by Friday, like at 10 o'clock. So I don't keep it very long.
Okay, so what you could do is I would time it. The 30 is extended. Okay, it's extended a bit. So we know we've got. So this is what you want to look at, right? So we know we've got a sell short signal. We know sellers are coming in. You've got support. You broke support right here. I would time it on the 30 minute. You see the 30-minute here has been extended. All right. So it fell from 4. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring in the settle short. Because you could get a pullback. Okay. That's perhaps the main concern right now. All right, so you had one opportunity to sell short here, right? Right here. That's the sell short signal right here. Let me open this up. All right, so you had a sell short signal right here, and then you have another sell short signal here. So you have two opportunities to go short. This is on the 30-minute time frame now. And I know you're trading it on the 240, but this is important to watch because you could get a pullback because they've been shorting it for a while. That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Zaire, yeah. So here was the first sell short on a break of this support right here. Here's the signal right here. And then here's the second sell short on this support right here. Here is the signal right here. So and you keeping it for a week. So I would just I would perhaps wait for a bit of a pullback, right? You might get a pullback. If you do trade it, I would just trade lightly. All right. Any thoughts on this, Cam or Peter? You guys trade options. Any thoughts on this to go to get puts?
Yeah, it's difficult when you have something under $5 because
Yeah, it's very cheap.
Yeah, it's very cheap. Even though the options are cheap price, you usually don't get enough of a move to justify paying for the options. I know that when you look at this chart, we were up over 480. Now we're at 370. So you figure you're buying four puts. 4 puts are probably almost nothing at some point. And now of course 4 puts are worth 30 cents. And but it's just I guess percent wise you can do okay, but it's just very difficult to make money when you have a stock that's trading options if it's under $5. Yeah.
So yeah, when I would go higher, Zaire, look for stocks that are definitely over $10, right? So yeah, I mean, yeah, that I didn't even know they have options in this. Huh? I didn't. Oh yeah, I would just yeah, be careful, be careful. It's extended quite a bit. It's extended quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, for the last 2 weeks, I've been just doing puts on like the travel stocks and the banks. I know they're holding up right now, so I'm not sure if they're gonna go any lower.
Okay.
But I was just looking at this one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the only concern is that it's a cheap stock. So what we want, guys, when we do options, we want it to be because we get in leverage, right? We don't have to buy the underlying stock. We can trade it through options. So just think like this, right? The higher the price, option price, right? The stock price, the underlying the stock, the more it's gonna fall. It's gonna go lower. Okay, so if it's 60, 80, 100, right? It can go much lower, right? With a stock like this, right? It's at 370. Yes. Can it go to 50 cents? Absolutely. Can it go to $1? Absolutely. But try to get it more expensive, and you're not gonna have a lot of Cam, do you know which option are you looking to get, Zaire? Like what's the strike?
I'm not in front of my computer right now, but
okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to take a look at? Anything in Forex?
Yeah, here, hang on. We looked at everything I wanted to look at back on last Monday. I'm okay with pretty much everything that I'm in holding.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still in US dollar, Japanese yen. I'm in US dollar, TRY. I'm still in, what else am I in? NZD, USD. And we looked at all those in your last class, so.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
NZD, USD.
Yeah,
You still holding this?
yeah,
All right.
I know I'm close here.
Yeah, you've got some support right here. I don't know if you want to hold this, Kim. But you know what? I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm still making a little bit of money, just a tiny bit on this one.
Listen, after this one here, I
Yeah.
can't say anything. All right, I can't. I just knew this pair would pull back and do something like this here. I hate this pair, but you got a good move, and look what happened. It gapped up and moving even higher here. Okay. And which was the other one you mentioned? USD TRY.
TRY, yeah, been in this one for a long time now.
Okay.
Yeah, my entry on this one was way back on 1227.
Okay. Right. 1227. 1227?
Yeah,
Not
1227. Yeah.
What do you mean 12?
December the 27th of 2021.
You've been in this that long?
Yeah. Yeah, remember we had that spike? Keep going, because we've had 2 spikes in that one.
Cam, I remember you getting in.
Yeah.
You still in this from back then?
Yeah, hang on, let me hang on, maybe that's the wrong entry. Here, hang on. I'll put it on a daily chart.
On the daily. Here's the daily here.
Yeah, that was, yeah, I'm sorry, that was the first entry. The second one was on 217.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, the first one was on 12/22. The second was on 217.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones I actually bought on 12/27, I sold those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this move here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sold that one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And we are in EURTRY. Yeah, so we'll see. We're watching it here. We're watching it here. But the only move that I see going into this week are the yen pairs. Okay, that's the only move that I see. I don't see anything short, nothing short yet with the dollar pairs. The euro pairs, you know, and remember these pairs, guys, made big moves. They made big moves, right, to the upside. So they don't go up forever, right? So they're taking a break, right? They're taking a break. All right. So yeah,
Can you put that pound dollar? Can you put that pound dollar back up too?
The pound dollar.
Yeah, I know you had recommended a short on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's still falling too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Is anyone in this? Are you you're not in this, right, Kim?
No, no.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I wish I was.
I know. Pound New Zealand, same thing. Same thing. Pound CAD, look at pound CAD. We missed these, we really did. We missed these trades here. I mean, the pound hasn't done anything for a long time. I mean, it really caught us off guard here. I mean, look at these, just great shorts. We totally missed these. We did. We really did. We caught a move in pound yen right? We caught a small move in pound yen, right? Yeah, we caught some of this in pound yen, but we totally missed this. Totally missed the pound pairs, and they never really made it all the way to the top. So CAD yen is number 3 right now. I mean, I'm sorry, pound CAD. Pound CAD is number 3. Here is pound dollar, but boy, they're holding. They really are holding this downward move here. Pound Aussie. Look at pound Aussie. Yeah, we totally missed this. All right. But you can't chase them. If you guys want to, if you want to get in on these, you know, you can look at the 30-minute. All right. So but just be careful. Like if you look here, look at that move. Gosh, I hate that. Like the 30-minute, here was a great 30-minute short. Here's another one right here. So sell short signal here, got out here, another sell short signal. So these are great opportunities that you could trade on the 30-minute. Okay, but just be careful because it's getting extended. All right. But yeah, we totally missed those. But they were other, you know, we were in other pairs. There's a lot more pairs moving. Look at this. This is what we like to see, right? We have all these pairs here that's above 20. So they're breaking out. As you know, guys, if it's yellow and 20 above 20 and yellow, these are setting up. All right. So they're breaking out, trending, right? Below 20 in red, they're consolidating. And remember, right, when Forex really came to a standstill, we only had a few of these here that were breaking out and trending. You guys remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot more opportunity. So remember, whenever this is a good gauge to tell you when Forex is moving, right? Really moving, and when it's really consolidating. All right. And just remember, whenever it's not bad, it's not a bad thing when it consolidates really, really tight. All right. That's an opportunity to kind of sit back, get ready, because when they, just like you guys saw, when they open up again and really start to move, you got great opportunities. You'll have great opportunities in the market. Okay. So just keep that in mind, especially for the new traders. For the new traders, you remember this. Remember what happened, right? Things were tight. There wasn't a lot of opportunity. And then all of a sudden, boom, things really open up, tons of opportunity to trade. Okay, so when things tighten up, all right, just kind of slow your trading down, right? Don't give it to the market. Get ready for the next run, because this will happen over and over and over. This will not be the last time. All right, this will not be the last time. All right, we'll start to look at more opportunities in Forex Dominator. That's the weekly time frame. All right, so we're gonna talk about this system more and look for some big opportunities. All right, and we'll park some money in these. Like here's about, I don't like this. It's way extended, but kind of like that, right? Kind of hold this system here on the weekly time frame. And there isn't a lot going on right now, but I tell you, I've seen amazing trends where you know, these moves will trend for many months, right? There is not a lot going on. Here is one here that started in what's that, March of 2021. and it's still holding that position. All right, that's for a lot of pips. All right, 109 to 117. That's a lot of pips. All right, so we'll start doing some more. I don't bring this system out a lot because traders don't like staying in these trades a lot. But you know, what you can do is have a separate account and just leave it, let it run. Here is USD TRY, right? And this was a buy signal back on what's that? May of 2021. Buy signal is right here, and it's still holding right here. All right, so this is not something that you're gonna watch every day. You're gonna just, you know, put some, you don't have to put a lot of capital to work, just a little bit, and just let it run. All right, let it run. Here's another one here. This is a good one. When they do this on the weekly, here's a perfect buy signal right here. These are perfect. Doesn't take a lot of work, right? Just have to be patient, but boy, they pay off. So here was the buy signal here. We got really good accumulation. All right, really good accumulation. That's why it's called Forex Dominator. So here, really good price came down all the way down, right? Held support and resistance, just stayed right here. We got a nice clean break here. A big buyers come in right here, this big candle. We got a buy signal right here. This is on the weekly time frame, right? Held support, and look at that. This is with this system, you just put a little bit of money, right, and let it go. You don't worry about it, you don't think about it, right? You just, you know, you just put a little bit of capital and leave it and forget it. All right, so we'll talk about Forex Dominator more. All right, it doesn't have a lot. I've seen in years where it's had really good trends. Here's a short here. All right, so I've seen a lot better trends. And Forex, guys, you know, Forex for the last few years has been, the market as a whole, you can tell here, has been consolidating, all right, for several years. But that doesn't mean things won't pick up. Okay. All right. Anything else for me? Any questions on anything?
Yeah, David, it's here again. Can you just take a look at UAL?
UAL. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it on the daily. All right. What are you looking to do here, Zaire?
Well, I had some puts, I closed them out, but I'm wondering if it's there any more opportunity for it to go to the downside that you see or anything.
Okay. All right, so we've got support here. Here is support. This is where price broke support, give us a sell short signal right here. All right. I would be concerned. So the price broke support at 38, right? 38, and right now it's here. What time frame are you trading on? The 240 also? Same?
Yes, 240.
Same thing here. Same thing here. I would watch the 30. Okay, I would watch the 30, and get in on the 30. It is in the markdown phase. It's pulled up from the low, right? So on the 30, let's move this back. Okay, so on the 30, there's two opportunities to short, here and here. I'm going to, I don't say this a lot because I like the 240, but with the way this market has been, okay, I would time your entry a bit on the 240. I mean, on the 30-minute, especially with options, options. Your timing, Zaire, is going to be critical. Okay, so if you can, it is in the markdown phase, right? You got a pullback right here, right? But I would definitely, with the way the market is going, right? It can do anything. If we look at the market right here, right? We're caught between support and resistance in all the indexes, right? We kind of caught, we're trapped. So we're not trending to the downside, okay? We are moving, we're slowly moving, right? Within the markdown phase, but for the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've kind of gone sideways, okay? So I would just say this is not bad, but I would wait for selling to come in on the 30, okay? Okay, but you do have, you sellers are definitely in charge, right? Sellers are definitely, you're clearly in the markdown phase. I would just wait for the 30-minute to come, get some selling. Hopefully you can get a move back up, right? So let's say you get a move on, you can watch the this moving average. So the moving average on the 240 and get a pullback. All right, get a pullback near the moving average. So if you can get a nice pullback to the moving average or have this moving average come down and then time your entry to go down on the 30. Okay. Okay, so you would get a better price, a better feel if, guess what? If the price moves up again, some buying comes in. Okay, some buying comes in, let's say around 38 or so, and then take it back down. All right, but watch it on the 30-minute. All right, you can put it on the 60-minute also. All right, you can put it, look here. Here was on the 60-minute, right? Here was our sell short signal. So we sold it here. We bought it back here. Nice trade. Okay, so we made money here on the 60-minute. All right. So just think here, right? What would generally happen after the trade closed on the 60-minute, right? You'll probably get some buying coming in, kind of like here. All right. So I always like to look at these exit signals because there's a reason why the system sold and got out here, because buyers are coming back in. Okay, so kind of like here, sell short signal here. All right, let me show you guys this here. Okay, so sold here. Zaire, do you see this?
Yes, I'm seeing it. Yes, David.
Okay, so sold short here on this break of support, got out here, and then look what happened. The buyers came in strong. Okay, so guess what? Over here, sold short here, right? Got out here, the buyers could come back in again. That's what I'm saying. You might get a push all the way back up here. This, I wouldn't touch it. here, because look here, it's extended already. This was your trade right here. Even if you're trading under 240, this is still your trade. The 1 hour time frame is still, that gave a nice trade because it dropped from 46 all the way down here to 31, and it's resting right now at 36. So we don't want to be shorting, getting puts anywhere. It's just, I would wait for that pullback. Okay, wait for that, definitely wait for that pullback, and then you might have an opportunity to get back in short. Okay, because it's definitely over. It's for right now, on the smaller time frame. And watch the smaller time frame. So yes, your trading window is the 240. Start really watching your 30, your 60. I want to go lower than your 30-minute. You know, you'll get a lot of noise on the 15-minute, but the 60 and the 30, watch it. Really watch those time frames to see. What we don't want is to be extended, going short. You don't want the price to be already extended. All right, especially now with the market the way it is. So on your both positions that you're looking at, Zaire, that's what I would recommend. Those you calling it right. You definitely in the markdown phase. You're a bit late, right? You're a bit late. Ideally, our short would come in here. Okay, right here is where we got the sell short signal. Okay, so what's your timing on the 240 also? All right, you're looking at it way down in this area here. So what's your timing? Your timing should have been right. Your entry should have been right up here. All right, right up here. So, okay, so watch your timing, and then watch your smaller time frames, 30 and 60, and wait, be patient. Just wait for the trade to come to you. Don't chase it down in this area in here. All right.
All right, thanks, David.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. Anything else?
If you can just go back once again and review the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the IWM. So they'll have even myself have a good fresh picture of where the major indices are.
Okay. So on the Dow, and that's important. In Sniper Trader, we've got, I think we've got 2 longs and a short in Sniper. All right. Okay. So guys, this is the Dow, right? So the Dow, this is what I'm saying, right? We clearly in the markdown phase, okay, but we've stuck between this area here. Can you guys see my chart? Can you see it okay?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So we get a lot of consolidation in here, right? But the sellers are still in control. The sellers, we don't have any buying. We're clearly in the markdown phase. Okay, so the bias should be to the downside. Okay, but we stuck. We really need some selling to come in. But guess what? We are making, if you guys look here, right? We're making it, it's making lower lows, right? Lower highs, rather lower highs. We still have selling. Here was our sell short signal to go short, prices down here. All right, so the market is not healthy. The VIX is still at 30, I believe. Let's take a look. Yeah, the VIX is still at 30. So the VIX is holding. All right, the VIX is at 30.75. All right. And here is the S&P. All right, so here is the S&P. Let's draw. So here's the S&P right here, and it just hasn't done a lot, but that doesn't mean it won't go lower. The bias is, it's still clearly in the markdown phase. It's just a bit frustrating right now because it's not continuing to go lower. It's kind of still holding. I mean, here was the low we made. We made a low here back on 124. Right here. It didn't close here, but it came all the way down here. And guess what? We're still right here since January the 24th. Okay, so, but again, that doesn't mean it's still in the markdown phase. So we have to respect that. So we can't get aggressive long. Okay, so Zaire, you're thinking right, puts, right? Puts, but just your timing. What's your timing? Let's see here with the Nasdaq, same thing. We are getting a bit lower lows with the Nasdaq, and I think the Nasdaq might be in a bit more trouble, right? So here, so we're watching this area here with the Nasdaq. Okay, so if the Nasdaq looks like it's the only one that's really in trouble. Okay, so my guys might want to take a look at puts, take a look at the QQQ. All right, and IWM, the Russell is perhaps the one that's giving the most struggle. Right, so look at this here, just a lot of consolidation, right? The Russell could actually make a move anytime to the upside. Whenever we get these white candles coming in, right? I mean, we still have some work to do, but boy, it's really, it's not breaking down at all. All right, it's not breaking down at all. There's lots of consolidation with the Russell. Okay, but it's still in the markdown phase, But, you know, you've got to respect the VIX, right? The VIX is still high, so there's still volatility. It's at 30, you know, it's at 30, so it's still high. It's got to get below 20. All right, it's got to get below 20 to get bullish. So it's still hanging out at 30. All right. All right. Does this help, Kim? Kim, I can't hear you.
Okay, there it goes. I had to unmute. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to, because I have again several positions on, and the only thing I'm really long in is a few energy stocks, and the USO, the UCO, and I have a few shares of the GLD, and but for the most part, everything else I'm short. You know, almost all the rest of my positions.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I wish we could say we've got more direction, but you know, it is what it is. It's really
what we've been having almost every single morning. When the market tries to bounce up in pre-market, it's up like maybe 10-20 minutes, and first thing in the morning, by the time we get to 1 o'clock, the rally is just gone.
Yeah,
it's just gone.
Well, and that's the reverse, right? You know, when we have a bull market, things open down, right? Open down, and then guess what? They come in heavy at the end, right? Start buying at the end. So it's the reverse. So it's the reverse. So we just have to continue to be nimble. There is opportunities out there. We're starting to see a lot of opportunities in, and which is surprising to me, in Stock Boss. I mean, just amazing. We haven't had opportunities like this, even when the market is healthy. But we're starting to see a lot of opportunities in energy, basic materials. So silver, gold, silver, mining, right? Just really good moves too. I mean, just really, really nice breakouts. All right, really nice breakouts. But you know, we know what's been going on with basic materials, silver and gold, but just really nice breakouts. So that's good to see. We'll focus. We're gonna put some focus on the stock systems. We're gonna add some fundamentals too. Just really good moves. I mean, look at this. That's energy. Energy has been moving, right? And then Bullmaster here. Pretty good moves in Bullmaster too, right? So yeah, the market isn't healthy, but look at this. Look at this, right? So there's always somewhere to go to find opportunities. I think that's the lesson, right? So we don't always have to focus on puts. We don't always have to focus on put. And you know, it's really tough to make money in a down market with puts, right? You know, the institutions don't really trade to the downside. You know, they'll exit, and that will push price down. But they really like to trade. They like to trade to the upside. They like to buy, right? They like to buy. So they're definitely. So Zaire, you still here?
Yeah, David,
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I would take a look at some of your energy, right? Energy. Take a look at some basic materials. Start look for some calls, because these are moving, right? These are really moving. All right. So I would just keep an eye. Take a look at some energy stocks. Start looking at some calls. I mean, look at this, right? And you're gonna find perhaps even more opportunities. Like even with Sniper, we've got two calls, one put, and we did the same thing and we even with the condition of the market, and we're using the put really as a hedge right now, believe it or not, right? So there's money to be made with calls. You just have to be in the right, you know, in the right. So don't just think puts, because the market is in a markdown phase. Okay, so just a little tip. All right, guys. If there isn't anything else, is there anything else you guys want? Any other questions for me? No. I think we're gonna move to give everyone an opportunity to get to the classes. I've had traders asking me to move if we could do the class later. Okay, so starting for our next class, we'll move it from 5 p.m. to 7, just like our other classes, to give everyone an opportunity to get to the class. All right, so starting next Sunday we'll go from 7 to 7:45, just like our other classes. All right, guys, take care. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, take care, David. Thank you.